people, like, sometimes you'll hear a random ghost pirate laugh. That's somebody following us.
Never heard that before in my life.
Oh, maybe I'm the only one who hears it. But
Yeah,
I think it's
probably.
just you.
it does happen. It's very strange.
Well,
I'm-
I'm not. If it's happening, I'm not hearing it because I have the stream muted because
Yeah.
otherwise I get really bad echo. So.
Okay, so it's just me. Cool.
Yeah. So maybe you're just haunted.
Probably. I do also want to say that because you can have different stream setups, I do already have a Strahd setup ready to go. It's the same guy who designed this ship thing that we're in. I also bought that pack because it's fucking incredible.
You are ready to straw at the drop of a hat.
I'm... That's the thing, is I do want to be ready to start Strahd at the drop of a hat. You know what I mean? Like, eventually, before we run campaign 4, I think I take a year and we just do Strahd. I think we could do Strahd in a year.
Yeah, I think so.
Because then that'll give me time to prep the next campaign 4.
Unless if I get mine.
No, campaign 3. Yeah,
campaign 3, where we're going Grezrix to be motorcycle gang, and then campaign 4, where we go to the Old West, I assume.
Which is still Grezrix.
Oh, it's Moon Mesa.
It's still Grezrix, but it's Grezrix from like 400 years ago.
Oh yes, the prequel campaign.
The prequel. You gotta have a prequel campaign.
Well, the problem
and
is
then whatever character I play, I'm going to use a transatlantic accent for. No, I'm not. I can't keep that up.
Elves should have transatlantic accents. It's weird and timeless.
You know what? I'm so here for it.
Dwarves should be Welsh. Scotland makes no sense. It's stereotypical to give them Scottish accents because they're short-bearded men, but in reality, they should be Welsh because they are miners and they live in mountains.
So, here's what I'm going to say.
Uh-huh.
We all know that Orinthian orcs are Texan.
Correct, yes.
Therefore...
Canon to my setting.
Yes. Therefore, archipelago orcs should be Australian. Because Australia culturally is just, what if Texas was not near anyone?
Agree and understood. Drow elves are Australian because they come
yes,
from
I
a land
know,
down
because
under.
it's from a land down under. I know. But it,
Okay.
however...
Just so we're on the same page.
Listen, there are multiple accents. There are only so many different human accents on Earth to choose from.
It's true.
Some of us are just going to have to share.
It's true.
You're going to have to make up some
like,
lore why they all have the same accent.
Yeah. Oh, look, my meds are ready to get picked up. It's a shame that I'm busy. Yeah.
This is going to be interesting if this is what happens today.
Will the ghost of Hulk Hogan show up with a folding chair and hit Dreadmaw over the head? We'll find out.
I'm not going to comment on that.
No, because... Well, we all know why.
We know why.
No, it's going to be the ghost of Ozzy Osbourne. He's going to come in.
Yeah!
I mean, today is Chairteenth.
A folding
sorry,
chair
what?
will be had.
Oh, a couple of years ago, I think it was 23, a ship captain of some kind absolutely beat the shit out of somebody with a folding chair.
Oh, yeah, Chairteenth is the 5th of August.
Oh, okay.
You missed it. That's okay, though.
No, I'd seen the picture a couple of days ago. I didn't remember exactly what exactly it was referencing, but yeah. Also, the import stat block thing, so good, because now all of the Darkest Dungeon Bloodsuckers are in Curse of Strahd.
Nice.
So it's like, vampire spawn? Actually horrifying mosquito abominations.
Ooh.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Oh, yes. What the fuck was I doing? Oh, that's right. I have to.
I just realized that Dreadmaw has like the same grin and colorization as Tai Lung, so
What?
The snow leopard from Kung Fu Panda. It's mine. Give it to me. Oh yeah, I guess that is the
finally a worthy opponent.
Well, damn.
Our battle will be legendary.
But in Australian.
Finally,
But in Australian.
a worthy opponent. Our battle will be legendary,
There you go.
mate.
Oh yes, and my favorite quote from canon Dragon Ball Z anime. This is not the abridged, this is canon. Time to put some pain on the Barbie. That's a real line from the dub.
I can't believe that in Donkey Kong Bonanza, he spoilers for Donkey Kong Bonanza, King K. Rool references Dragon Ball Z by calling them filthy monkeys. It's so good. Also, there's a remix of Gangplank Galleon and Crocodile Cacophony in Bonanza, and I'm like, yeah, I think the final confrontation song, despite all of the theming that has happened with Dreadmaw, the final confrontation song has to be Gangplank Galleon. Because that shit says,
geez.
I am the crocodile of your goddamn nightmares.
Excuse me while I look that up.
You have to listen to the
or
evolution.
Eric, you could just find it posted here.
Oh, okay, no, never mind. I understand now. Okay.
Sam's like, oh shit, yeah, just the intro, yeah.
Honestly, no. I just looked on YouTube and saw some of the thumbnails, and I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, you're right.
Yeah, alright, yeah. He's so good. I love him so much. K. Rool is such a good villain because I recently rewatched the Designing for Success series on YouTube, and one of them is it talks about why King K. Rool is such a good foil for Donkey Kong in Smash Ultimate, and it's because prior to that he didn't really have a full personality besides in the games. He has a full personality in the TV show. But he didn't really have a full personality in the games, so they just made him the definition of, you know what separates a villain from a supervillain? Presentation. Everything that Donkey Kong does, King K. Rool does a step further. Like, he one-ups him at every possible opportunity. And that, I think, is the perfect way to do that for a villain. And then they did it in Bonanza, which, chef's kiss. Also, favorite part of Bonanza is what is the thing that I was gonna say? Bonanza canonically explains why we haven't seen King K. Rool in a mainline Donkey Kong game for the past 20 years. It's like, yeah, he was stuck in the Earth's core. And I'm like, yeah, that's canon. That's incredible.
I'm literally watching King K. Rool makes his entrance right now.
It's so good. It's so good. We love watching King K. Rool beat the shit out of some monkeys. Steve!
Wow! Oh, wow, that sound came from a primal part of my soul.
You were just like, I'm so ready.
Oh.
That's so funny.
I'm back home. I'm in my own bed. I'm full. I'm with friends. I'm ready to go, baby.
Are you ready to
Yeah.
fucking die?
No.
Okay, great. Then let's get the show on the road.
Shit.
All right. Oh, sorry.
I'm ready to live. Watch me like roll a net 1 on my first roll. Oh, look at that! Hold on.
Yeah, it was Petrus there in the poster.
It is now, yeah.
Oh no!
Oh wait, no, it should be Amphitrite. That's what I was doing.
I gotta paste something. I just need to properly maneuver a thingamajig.
Okay.
Oh man, last
You know,
time.
you know how I was like, watch me,
Rolling that one.
yeah, here we go, session 12.
Oh no!
It's okay, I got it out of the way.
I hope so.
Oh, Jesus. That is the funniest caption that they could do, though.
That really is. Another
Just saying,
new-
it do be like that
Do
sometimes.
be like that.
In
Okay.
terms of, good God, everyone is streaming right now, including us.
I mean, it's Thursday. Well, Critical Role won't start streaming until October 4th.
True.
Or October 2nd? I don't know. I'm excited to watch Campaign 4. I'm very excited to watch
Brennan, oh yeah.
Brennan DM.
Yeah.
Because I've also been listening to Worlds Beyond Number, and I'm like, damn, that's dope as shit.
Oh, I've been wanting to listen to that.
It's a much deeper and emotionally charged story. And what's crazy is they're only level 5. And
Damn.
and Brandon's like, yeah, by the way, you guys are fighting in a intercontinental war. And you're level 5.
I love the idea that, you know, the heroes or the protagonists, they aren't gonna move past a certain level. When I was like in college, I was all for, yeah, let's go big number. But no, as I've gotten older, I want to see that. I want to see like the Frodo and Sam. They're not like level 20. They're not level 15. They're not level 10.
No, they're definitely not. I think next campaign I would like to try heroic level 6 or level 7 or whatever, just to see, and have the sideways progression instead of the upwards progression. But that is neither here nor there, because tonight,
I will prepare my cultist.
motherfuckers, y'all gotta fight the Admiral.
Do we have to?
We'll see how it
Cue
is.
the Andrew WK Get Ready to Die song.
Alright.
I intended to fight you in a battle of wits, and I see you came unarmed. Oh look, there go my arms.
Hey.
Anyway,
What is it? Only a barbarian would bring a gun to a sword fight, and only an idiot would bring a sword to a gunfight. So, last time on the Grillonal Chronicles, Session 11, Flashback to Realities, aka the 19th. Arachne interviewed Stormtide and learned a great deal about Stormtide and the rest of the Jasam dudes. She learned a little bit more of Isaac's research and received a note that had been written about Stormtide. In addition, she learned that several other dudes were still active in the archipelago, including a married couple who was researching diseases. Petrus and Renji examined Mimsy, the map mimic, and with some nat 20s, discovered a secret stash of treasure that was located on the red cliffs of Wreckage Reef in the northern part of Yathan. We also got a flashback to the museum before Petrus sailed off on his voyage, and we saw his cousin, really more of a brother, Hextus, the White Necromancer. He gave him a key for luck, reminding him of the adventures that they had had as children. Finally, Amphitrite and Galen headed to the Baju camp on the other side of Tortuga, and spoke to Argon, the druid, who reiterated her quest against the undead, revealed the existence of an undead kaiju on the island, and told Amphitrite that her mother, Doris, was responsible for its presence. She also disavowed Galen, but seemed more interested in him after learning the method of his resurrection. When Galen confessed that his benefactor's powers were swallowed by a sea snake, we cut back to the present moment as Sahissa whispered to Dreadmaw, "I smell a Wethby." In a terrifying moment, several things seemed to happen at once. As Dreadmaw leaped from his chair, Narask was hit by a barrel thrown by a wrathful amp, and Galen looked directly into the eyes of his nemesis. Now, with an unwinnable fight on the horizon, we're back, baby! No hiatus this week.
Let's die.
We're just here.
We're here and in fear. Let's go.
So, what I need everyone to do right now is roll initiative.
All right, I'm gonna use my inspiration to roll advantage on this.
I was going to give you advantage anyway. But yes, you can absolutely do so. Oof.
Oof.
Steve, you can roll one more time with advantage.
Okay.
See if that changes anything.
I did. I don't know if.
Yeah, even with advantage, I rolled a 10. Damn.
Oof.
I see the dice have a
Yes!
turn
There we go.
today.
Oh my god, thank god. Okay. So here's what's gonna happen. Okay. We have now entered into this combat. First up is Saghippy. Saghippy is going to... Let's see. What's the distance from here to here? It's about 30 feet. Does she have more movement speed than that? No, she has 30 feet of movement. So she is going to... She is going to take the dash action. And she's going to run here, and then from here, she's going to run and... Oh, no.
Whoop.
Oh no!
There's a crocodilian in my
Oh
face.
no!
Nope. Okay. So Saghippy's going to run, and she runs and moves up in front of you. Does she have anything that she can do here? Oh, she's going to look... She's going to try to look at Dreadmaw. And everyone's like, well,
Right,
what the fuck does that mean?
she is a Medusa.
She is a Medusa. She's going to look at Dreadmaw.
Hell yeah.
Where is her... Where is the thing?
I was wondering if she was going to come into play at all this.
Why can't I open the hotbar? It's her turn. Open the hotbar, you bastard. Alright, whatever. Okay, Dreadmaw's gonna make that con save. Nope, come on. Okay, he succeeds. So she runs up, she looks at him, and he stares back. And succeeds on the Constitution saving throw.
Damn!
So he is not frozen. He's not petrified. So that's all she can do there. Okay.
So I think Narask and does he also have an 18 dex?
Oh, you're asking who would go first?
Yeah.
Yes, Narask has an 18 dex.
So we're tied. Oh wait, sorry. Was that all for Saghippy?
Yeah, that was all for Saghippy. So now
Oh boy.
it is Narask's turn.
I hate you.
Oh,
Love it. It was awful.
Thank you, thank you. Where did the hotbar go? I'm really annoyed by this.
It went to chill out for a bit.
Well, it shouldn't have, because I kind of need it.
Did
It's
you
now the
minimize it?
lukewarm bar.
I thought I minimized it, and I thought I brought it back, but now I can't, like, unminimize it.
You don't have that little arrow icon at the very bottom of the screen?
No, I do not.
Oh.
Which is extremely strange, because there's like a, oh, toggle it. I'm like, yeah, but there's no arrow still. Hold on. Yeah, toggle. Can I? No, that just opens the history of my computer, which is not great. Alright, whatever. I'll figure that out in a second, but that's extremely annoying. Okay, so Narask is gonna go. Narask has already shot his cannon once, technically. However, he is going to... I don't think he's gonna shoot it again. Yeah, I can't even... No, you know what? He's gonna wait for orders from Dreadmaw, which means that he's just gonna stop. Okay. Which means that he's gonna ready... He's gonna ready an action to fire the cannon on his captain's command. Which means that we then go to... Petrus, it is your turn.
Cool. Petrus is going to... remind me again, is there... We're, like, on a elevated platform, right?
Yes, I believe so. There was some confusion over it last time, but yeah.
Petrus turns away from Admiral Dreadmaw towards the center of the room, and he doesn't hop off the thing, but he stands towards the edge of the ledge and speaks in a loud and clear voice. I would like to invoke the right of Parlay with all assembled captains.
You say the word parlay, and immediately, Dreadmaw, as he's running towards you, his mouth agape, it's suddenly it's as if he was arrested mid-run. He suddenly stops as magical orange shackles, the same color as the eyes of the dead man's chalice, freeze his limbs in place, and his mouth slams shut as a similar binding encompasses it. Renji, you can see, like, actual steam pouring out of his nose as he... And everyone else is just like, yeah, obviously you would evoke Parlay. What the fuck is he doing? And with that, we're going to end this combat.
Holy shit!
Nice.
I didn't know that was going to be the effect!
Damn, okay, if you weren't gonna do it, Steve, I was gonna do it.
Thank goodness, okay.
If you invoke Parlay, it means something, which is why I was like, hey, I know we're joking about asking the Admiral if he's gonna parlay. Are we actually doing that?
Oh.
Because again, if Steve wasn't gonna do it, Renji was gonna do it.
Okay, so...
And I was worried it wasn't gonna work for Petrus because he's not a pirate and not a former pirate.
Well, anyone who invokes the right of Parlay is able to do that. So he is currently... Where is... restrained. There we go. Okay. Blood Flag stands up and goes, boo!
He's just here for hoping for a good fight.
Want to see blood? And everyone's like...
Petrus just shrugs, just be like, what can I do?
Blood Flag, if he gets hit, we all get hit. It's like, I could take it!
God damn it, Blood Flag.
Admiral Fiona stands up and she says, who are you to invoke the right of Parlay? Obviously it worked, but you must have a ship of some kind.
Petrus, you're not a captain. Do you want me to take this one?
I was speaking on behalf of the captain of our ship as I turn towards Renji.
Oh, okay.
This is planned. Totally planned.
Stop yelling from the rafters and come down to us, please.
We hop.
Sag Hippie starts elbowing you. Oh, Captain, eh? Oh, all right, okay.
Later. Yes.
You all watch. Rask has to go and like pick up Dreadmaw and then put him in the chair.
Yes. I am Renji Akuma. Some of you may know me formally as the first mate of Captain Donna Vance. I am the captain.
There's some mutterings.
I am the captain of the ship Noctudi, and I formally claim Petrus Webb as ship's doctor, Amphitrite, Barbell as bosun, Arachnepotamia as quartermaster, and Galen Wethby as first mate of my crew.
You say Wethby, and everyone loses their shit, and there's a bunch of shouting for like 2 minutes until this guy over here bangs a gavel. It's like, order! Order! It's like...
And Renji comes and sips from the cup.
Ooh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the move. Okay.
Oh, I also claim Jay as ship's cook.
Okay. Okay.
Like he cooks a mean fish, okay? I'm just saying.
Renji, you joined the table. Obviously, there's not enough real seats for you to be here, but you stand at the table. Do you actually stand next to Dreadmaw? Because he's still in like that magic restrain thing.
Actually, I'll stand slightly. Actually, there's still a good place to stand here. And how do I do it so I'm like more even? What command is that?
You would hold shift.
There we go. Yeah.
Hold shift.
I can't remember that. Yeah. I just don't use it very often.
It's not a common thing to do. I do it mostly for tiles. Anyway. Okay. Sag Hippie looks at you and she's like, "You're sailing with the Wethby."
Yes.
Shivanya leans forward and she's like, "Well, then this could fix everything. We can actually have the election." And Herrick's like, "I have been scouring the seas for years. It's a myth. There's no reason to assume that this is any different." Viona says, "Yes, but all of the realm would respect and understand if it came from them instead." And Blood Flag looks around, leans over, and whispers to Urenchi, What are they talking about?"
Should I roll a history check to make sure I know what they're talking about?
Yes, I'm gonna say you can roll a disadvantage.
Disadvantage, okay. Wait, when I know pirate lore though, shouldn't?
Oh shit! You do know what the fuck is going on. Yeah, you have advantage on this.
Petrus is just gonna sidle up a little bit closer to match the distance as the other people.
Oh, isn't Galen acting as first mate?
Galen is acting as first mate.
Yeah,
so.
no, it's fine. You can be in that position because they know a Wethby is here. They don't know what the Wethby looks like or who it is. The only person who knows that right now is Sahissa, and she doesn't actually know that. She's just like, the vibes are bad. The vibes are bad because I know my enemy is here. Okay. On a 14. Renji, the title of the Pirate King is not one, and again, this is Shavana's like whole deal. It is not a inherited title. It is passed down. The method in which it gets passed down was lost to time, and so they've been holding these elections.
Right. but I don't remember why the Wethby family is involved in that.
Because the Wethbys are prodigious sailors.
A notable sailing family with a long history.
Correct. So the assumption is if anyone would know or might know, it is the Wethbys.
Right. Now, let me clear that up. The Wethby family was a sailing family, not a pirate family.
The Wethby family trains sailors and weather wizards for sailing. What they then do with those skills, you're not sure.
Right. So they are not directly tied to pirating. That's just there's some association there.
Correct.
But they're more of the noble legal side of things.
Correct.
That's what I thought. So claiming to have a Wethby as a first mate is like claiming I have a living legend next to me, kind of thing.
Well, it's think about, because remember, you and Amp know the story of what happened, right? The massacre on the Trusty Anne.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
That's not an unknown story. Everyone here knows that Dreadmaw went to go and attack the Trusty Anne. He has not been, like, secrecy and sneakiness is not his style, right? He didn't admit to it.
His stuff is about presentation.
Presentation, right? So you're saying not only did his attack fail because I have the Wethby, he survived.
It's like that thing of the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. Give us the redhead. Give us the Wethby.
Yeah. So you walk in. You basically Petrus calls Parlay. You say I have a Wethby for a first mate, which implies that Dreadmaw's attack failed, was unsuccessful, and that whatever he was looking for is still out there.
Hmm.
And Shavana,
The rapier.
the rapier.
Isn't Shionia? I thought that was her name.
I cannot remember how to pronounce her name. I've spelled it like 3 different ways. Shionia. Shionia the rapier is saying that she also wants what Dreadmaw is looking for. If she's saying, if that's a Wethby, maybe he has it or knows where it is.
So currently, as captain of the Noct Judy and Wethby as my first mate, I currently hold a high hand at the table.
Correct. And so everyone, Herrick is saying it doesn't exist. Herrick is saying whatever that you're looking for, it doesn't exist. And Viona, this lady, is saying it doesn't matter if it doesn't exist or not. Having a Wethby say this person is king will cement it as true. Because they have the power and lore and history to back that up.
So Renji coming to these conclusions is assuming that the Wethbys have some long storied history associated with this chalice, this council, this election, and overall nautical notions within the archipelago.
Renji, I need you to make an insight check. Oh, thank God. Okay. On a 23, you're sitting here and you're thinking, okay, long storied connection, could be any number of magical artifacts, and then you remember, oh right, Galen is traveling around with a woman in a box.
Right, yeah.
There's probably a reason for that, because they did say that they were hiding from people.
Right.
So, unintentionally, you have made yourself a target. Because whatever they're referring to sounds like it's legend, lore, mythology, you know, it's intangible or metaphorical, and you're like, no, he had a once powerful individual, and she's just hanging out with him now.
But the puzzle pieces are starting to come together, and you're starting to realize, oh.
Correct.
Well, needed to figure this out one way or another, and I'm certainly not going to let this crocodilian toothy bitch over here eat my crew.
Reggie thinks to himself instead of saying out loud.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Right, he's very samurai on the outside, but he's kind of pirate-minded on the inside.
Which
We love a
honestly,
bit of inner dialogue.
yes. Which also incredible juxtaposition. It's like, how do you balance those two things, the law and the chaos that exist in the archipelago?
Mm-hmm.
So, at this point, what do you do? Is anybody, let me ask the rest of the group, is anybody else doing anything? Rich, I know you were going to do something.
I was about to say, yeah, like, what is Galen doing?
I mean, I called his name out in front of everybody. I'm pretty sure he heard that.
He did. He's still under the effects of disguised self, and he had a specific thing that he was going to do.
And now's a good time to do it, then.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
Send him forth!
No, okay, so it's just gone for me. I don't know where the fuck it went. The bar is gone.
Is he trying to summon the Strix?
Yes. I'm gonna refresh.
Well, I'm doing something different.
Doing something different. Hold on.
Petrus is helping.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Is this not the thing that you were just sending to me?
Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is. Okay. Hold on. I'm trying to refresh because I couldn't get the fucking BG hotbar to pop up. So hopefully this works. I have to update the wanted posters because they still say you guys are level 3. Come on. I don't know why the hotbar disappeared, but that was extremely inconvenient for what could have been a very long and arduous combat.
I don't know. I don't think it would have been that long if fucking Raskin and fucking Dreadwalk could do what they do.
That's true. Where's the hotbar? Oh, there it is. Thank God. Okay.
So they got it?
Yeah, I got it back. Okay.
Oh, good.
Okay. Galen, did you do it or no?
Wait, I can actually do it?
Yeah, you should just be able to hit Find Familiar. You should be able to summon it.
Ah, poop.
What, too far? There you go.
Well, he can fly there.
Yeah, you can fly. Hey, Joe, what sound does the Strix make? Thank you. Okay,
That echoes out from around, and then it goes and it flies about, and then perches on Petrus's shoulder.
okay. So, I will ask you then, are you warging into your familiar?
I don't think... Oh! Oh, yeah, that is, where
like
is
watching
it?
eyes.
Yeah, it should be a thing you can do.
Yes, yeah, I can. And then I'm just blind and deafened here.
Until the start of your next turn, but you just keep using that action, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, okay. So, Sam, you watch as this nondescript person, Arachne, you watch as this nondescript person that you have assumed and know to be Galen, their eyes black out, and they, like, not slump over a little bit, but, like, their eyes white out, and they're, like, are unfocused and, like, holding onto the pillar, and you watch the Strix as it begins to, like, look around from Petrus's shoulder. So you can see and hear everything that they're talking about in this meeting now.
Okay. Arachne's just going to grab hold of that, nondescript person's shoulder to keep them steady because, we are up on a platform that looks pretty rickety.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, Renji, as I've said, you've come to the realization that all of these pirates want Melusine, presumably for some reason, to elect the Pirate King.
Kind of a crucial part in all this.
Right. The key factor is they don't know that it's Melusine. They don't know that it's Mel. They think it's something else.
Renji is going to keep that information to himself for now.
Mm-hmm. Kraken Caden, leans forward with his elbows on the table and says, "Look, if perchance they do have the luck, which I'm not saying they do, considering that the first thing that happened when they came in here was they tried to pick a fight, then I think we can haggle over a price. All magic has a price. Whether it is to be paid in coin or in blood is a different thing. But I think it's pretty clear that they have literally no seat at this table. And then this pirate captain, who has just kind of been the, overseer of, keeping order, the neutral party, has been like, nay, 'tis not true. He drank from the chalice. He has claim. He is a captain. Yes, but he is not a grand captain, and he gestures to, and you guys all remember and can see, the massive amount of people and captains that are in the background. And you suddenly realize, Renji, you have not only announced that there is a Wethby to this group, but to, at this point, potentially the whole archipelago, as these captains will definitely be talking to their subordinates, and rumors spread like wildfire throughout this land.
I would like to state for the record that under charter, Galen Wethby is still under the protection of House Hanai.
Blood Flag laughs and goes, "Ha! That don't mean nothing."
You'd be surprised.
Fiona taps her dagger onto the table. Nonetheless, it is tricky politically. However, if we then were to reach out to your superiors and force him to give up under charter this passenger, I would say that we might be able to cut a deal. And Sakhipi's like, hang the house. Let's just take him now. We can solve all of this in moments. We've been deliberating for years. Shiona is like, we've been deliberating because none of you can agree that it should be me. And everyone's just like, shut up.
Not this again.
Your daddy's money don't mean nothing.
I remember Reggie has a memory of Donna Vance like bitching about all the politics in the upper ranks of the pirate corps.
It's once you reach a certain level, you're literally experiencing it right now. You're like, this sucks. So, I think in order to skip ahead here, Renji, I'm going to ask you to give me a persuasion check. Everyone has basically made their arguments and have, at this point, offered a substantial amount of money to claim Wethby for themselves. Obviously, you will not allow that, but go ahead and make a persuasion check, and I'll say that you have advantage specifically from the Strix perching on Petrus's shoulder.
Ah, right.
That is only a 13. Oof. Okay.
Just because they want to buy him doesn't mean he's actively for sale.
At this point, the muzzle has worn off of Dreadmaw. Like, he's still in his chair. He is no longer restrained, but I think he's realized the tide has specifically turned against him. And so he's not making any moves, but you can just see, like, his crew standing around him. And Dreadmaw turns and looks and says, "Counter offer. I take the Wethby, I get me luck, and I finish what I've started. Then I become king, and you lot can all drown in the locker for all I care." And he turns and he grins at you and he says, "If you leave this table, I will hunt you down to the ends of the earth. I got the nose for it, and I don't care who you used to serve. You will either give me what I want, or I'm gonna take it. Savvy?"
Renji is like the threatening aura from Dreadmaw is inescapable. And Renji has like an instinct to reach for his sword.
Renji, as you go to reach for your sword, you place your hand on it and feel its reassuring weight. And realize again, not only that you all have drunk from the chalice which binds you together, but the words of your swordmaster, Shunsui, come back to you. For warriors of honor, death is lighter than a feather, and duty is heavier than the mountain. And you look at the inscription on the sheath of your sword and gently remove your hand.
You can try, Dreadmaw. Yeah, there it is.
Who did that? I'm giving you inspiration. I hate you, but I'm giving you inspiration.
Steve definitely did it first, but I did it second.
Okay, well, Sam, you always have inspiration, so Steve,
Yeah, you're right.
See if you can get your inspiration back.
Yay.
Oh my god, that was so funny.
I just like to hear that I get inspiration. I just need to be told.
Just
I need validation.
I get validation. Okay. Okay. Whew, shit, that made me lightheaded.
Oh.
Okay. You only got a 13, so I think the proceedings last for a while. And I'll ask you, Joe, what do you think you walk away with? Like, what is the compromise that you all reach that allows you to maintain Galen's presence in your crew, in your party?
Because everyone here is vying for control of Wethby, and by extension, what Wethby has connection to.
Well, everyone...
And they're all making offers to me to basically take Wethby.
Yes. Shiona is saying, give him to me. Saghippy and Dreadmaw are saying, I will just take him. Viona is saying... Oh, that's why it was something else, because Shionia and Viona is confusing.
Oh, yeah, you're getting them mixed up.
Only for a second. Viona is saying... Caden is offering to buy it off you, and Viona is saying, well, we'll just do the political thing, and I'll contact House Hane if that's the route you're going to go. And then Saghippy and Dreadmaw are like, we're pirates, we should just take it.
Renji has like kind of a surprised look at Saghippy. He's like, really? After After all the fawning over, you want to pull that move with me. He doesn't say it out loud, but he has that like bemused look at Zek, be like, really? And then Renji in his head's like, fuck, I'll just back Blood Flag and cause chaos. No. Renji didn't want to be put into the situation, but he understood in order to kind of diffuse the situation, it kind of needs to happen. So he's put himself in a rock and a hard place, and he basically just needs to get out of the situation because he painted a target on everyone's back, unfortunately. So everyone's making their offers. Some people are just straight up making threats.
You're getting offers, threats, you're getting political maneuverings. It's what you would expect from a group of people who every time they come together to have this conversation, vote for themselves as the king. Because it's not like the general populace gets a vote. You're watching all of these other captains up here. They're not doing anything. They're just watching and, like, making their own conversation.
Right. And Renji says out loud, Elizabeth Swan. No, wait.
Yes! I think, though, Arachne, there's a scary moment for you as you watch Dreadmaw. From your vantage point, you can see this. Unless, you can see this. There's a scary moment where Dreadmaw, like, as he's making the threats, when he's finished, like, turns and gives us a signal. Because you got, what's your passive perception? Passive perception. Decent. 13. Okay. So I'm just going to say, we're going to make... Do
I see Dreadmaw making non-verbal gestures?
Oh, fuck you.
Never mind. None of you...
Silvery barbs!
Fuck that shit.
Okay. So this is just going to be another...
Give me a fighting chance.
That's fair. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is then with disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's more like it.
That's very funny. Okay. Make sure you
I'm guessing
that silvery bar.
That does not beat Renji's passive perception.
It beats nobody's passive perception. So you all watch as Sahissa begins to leave.
Renji notices that, looks directly at Dreadmaw, and Renji has to pull another move that he doesn't want to have to do.
Okay.
Dreadmaw, I'm under no illusion that in the current state of affairs, I'd be blown out of the water based on your capabilities.
Grin. Big crocodile grin.
And I know full well that your wind mage, I guess, is that the right term?
Weather witch, yeah.
Your weather witch
Blowhard!
Currently...
What? Not that loud.
No, that was just me. No, Steve said blowhard, and I was just like, that was Eric reacting to Steve's joke, which was incredible.
Okay. And I currently see your weather witch currently searching for my first mate, which is declined to participate in this meeting for his own safety.
Good reason.
I've drunk from the cup. You've drunk from the cup. And I have no illusion that I can beat you or stop your crew from either absconding with or harming Mr. Westby. However, Mr. Westby still being under chartered protection from House Hanai, and I knowing that I cannot defeat you or stop you, I would then have been dishonorable to House Hanai in protecting Westby. And under ancient Yothan tradition, would have to take my own life.
Okay, let me as Eric make sure I got this clear. You're saying if you try any shit, I'm gonna kill myself, which will also kill you and everyone else here?
Yes.
Okay. Dreadmaw looks at you and goes, I've been around a lot longer than you, boy. I think I could take it.
You really want to chance this cup?
He looks back at the cup, at the orange eyes glowing, and at the rest of the members all who are, like, shifting in their seats looking at him.
Renji pulls out a sword and points the tip of the blade directly under his chin.
You might survive his strike, probably not everyone else's.
His Dreadmaw's tail, because he has the tail, whips underneath the seat, and then you just see his first mate Tiberius come.
I don't put let me make clear. I'm not putting it under his chin. I'm putting it under my own chin.
No, I know, but like,
yeah, okay.
It's essentially making that same threat, though. You know what I mean? Because you're like, your move. I'll do it. At that point, Blood Flag stands up and goes, "Look, it's been a long day. How about we all get and we come back tomorrow and we all do this all over again, right? Just so that everyone's clear, I'm taking this lot back to me ship, and they can stay aboard the Tide Ripper. That way, they can't sail off on their own, and I'll ensure that they come back. Right? All opposed?" Dreadmaw immediately is like, "I am opposed." It's like, nobody asked you, Scales. Anyone else? Anyone have an actual opposition?
Wait, who's the one speaking now?
Blood Flag the Orc.
Okay. For a second, I thought it was Dreadmaw who was talking. I was like very scared. Okay.
No. Dreadmaw's Australian. Blood Flag's Cockney.
Blood Flag is Orcish. Is Cockney Orcish. I'll take the Yumis back to me ship.
Nice and orky.
Yeah, I know I don't get a vote, but I vote Blood Flag for king. He's got spirit. His heart's in the right place. He's here for the love of the game.
Everyone pretty much agrees to this. Dreadmaw being the only outstanding vote. So I'll ask you again, Joe. Is there anything that you would want basically to guarantee the success and safety of Galen in this moment? Like, you're like, hey, he's here. You all know he's here. You don't know where. If you want to see him at some point, you have to guarantee me something.
Right. Okay. I understand that Westby is incredibly important to this decision of electing the next Pirate King. However, his safety is of the utmost importance to me. And as much as Dreadmaw is being threatening over here, as much as he thinks he's being threatening, this action I take in terms of the Yothan tradition, I extend to all of you. If anything happens to Westby within this time frame, within the Chalice's domain, I will not hesitate to enact it.
So I'll just let you know, the Chalice is not going to work. Like, once you leave this, it's rather than a time limit, it's an AoE. Once you leave this area...
I thought it said it lasted a week. I read the description.
Oh, did it say a week? Oh.
Can you bring it up again just so that I can take a screenshot?
It doesn't say anything about AoE. It says a week.
Damn, I said
That's why I'm making this gambit, because I read the description. It specifically said a week.
When a creature... the following week. Yep. Drinking from the chalice during the following week has no effect. Oh, the creature souls are linked together for the next week. Yep, okay. Great, so you guys basically have a week to determine this. Alright, so... I will then... So here's what I'll say. Is you all... give me a second. Is you all look outside... Like, basically the meeting is over at this point. You've guaranteed the safety. You all look outside and realize that this ship is schmovin'. Which is terrifying, because you thought it was like... Obviously, it has to be able to move. Oh, no vision? Damn.
No vision.
No vision. No vision.
No vision. No vision.
No vision. No vision. No vision.
No vision.
Is there vision now? There's vision. No vision.
What vision?
Okay. You will realize this ship has to be able to move because it said that it would be docking outside, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now you've all stepped out and are able to interact with each other outside the confines of the meeting. Also, I want you to know that I tried to find Blood Flag by spelling blood correctly, and I couldn't find him.
It's spelled with a U.
I know. I figured that out
Yeah.
after a second. Okay, so stop this one and then go to. Okay, so. Galen is still transformed, right? Okay. Oh, where's Pip? God damn it. You need your Pip and you need your Strix. The Strix is still standing on Petrus.
It likes it there. He's got a nice bony shoulder to grip.
Big shoulder.
Also very tall.
Very
Can
tall.
see very far.
So Blood Flag comes out and goes, right, wow. That sucks.
Yes, it does.
Less than ideal.
Pleased to be making your acquaintances. I'm Captain Blood Flag, the Tide Ripper.
Yes, I believe I know you by reputation. Nice to meet you.
Arachne here, sticks out her hand, introduces herself. Arachne Fatamia, I'm a journalist with Hierarch Tribune. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, sir.
Ooh, journalism. And he, shakes your hand way too hard.
Yes, if you have any stories that you would like to share with the greater public, please feel free to let me know. I'm a wonderful listener, and I will minimally editorialize.
Don't get him started, Arachne. He'll never stop.
Don't get her
fine
started.
with
She'll
that.
never stop asking questions.
Sounds like we're going to get along famously.
Aye, sounds like it. Listen, we can all head back to the Tide Ripper. She's pulled up somewhere nearby. I'll call me boys. We'll talk. We'll have a little bit of the foods, the drinks, and all that, right? Bucket. Yes, sir. Go ahead, call me boys. Get the Tide Ripper to pull up alongside, and we'll get out of here. Ice Captain. Now, and he turns to Amphitry. He turns to Pip and he goes, "You must be the Wethby." And Pip just goes, "Beep."
No, Blood Flag. That's not the Westby.
But look at how smart he is. Look how sharp he is.
That's a familiar, Blood Flag. That's not Westby.
But look at him, and he squeezes him like a little toy. Pip goes, "Beep."
Galen, do you want to help me out? Galen, do you want to help me out here? He doesn't gesture or point to Galen. He just says it out loud because he knows.
It's crazy because there are only a couple of people here, and he has not done it to the actual Galen. But it's again because Galen is actually no. You haven't cast nondescript yet, have you?
Nope.
Okay.
So really, it's just the disguise self.
It's the disguise self.
That's only what, an hour?
Oh, you don't have the. Oh no, you're not a warlock, so you don't get it for free. Disguise self.
Yeah, 1 hour.
1 hour, yeah. So we'll say at this point it's... We'll say at this point it has whooshed. As Blood Flag is holding Pip, and he's just like, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. It drops from you, and he goes, oh! Yeah, that makes sense. Listen, mate. Sorry about that. You know how it be.
Learning as I go.
Oh, that's a mighty fine bird, too. Listen, so, once we get aboard the Ripper, just hang tight. I made the offer because if someone wants to speak with you.
Yeah, Blood
Petrus
Flag. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say Petrus is absolutely looking like at Galen, Renji, pretty much anyone for any sort of direction.
Mr. Blood Flag.
It's
I
Captain.
understand everyone.
Mr. Blood Flag was my father. You can call me Captain.
Right. My apologies. Like we've met each other before. You've had run-ins with Donna Vance.
Yeah, a little Spitfire, yeah.
Yeah, we've talked before, but I understand everyone else's motivations for being part of the election. I don't understand yours entirely.
Yes, I don't have any, and I don't want to be here. But, and he looks really conspiratorially around. I'm gonna have him make a stealth check. Great. He gets a 6, which means that he turns and he stage whispers to you, somebody, I'm not gonna name names, somebody very important wanted me to be here because they can't be here themselves.
Ooh. Are you willing to share your source?
I think we should continue this conversation on the Tide Ripper.
Yeah.
Aye,
Yes, please.
that we will.
I absolutely agree. Captain,
Mom.
would you permit me to take a momentary detour to the Noctudi? I would just like to inform one of my sources what is going to be happening, so that he can plan accordingly.
So the issue right now is that your ship is, like, this thing is moving. It's moving so that nobody was disturbing them.
Oh, gotcha.
Like, this thing is,
I
like,
misunderstood.
hauling ass. Like, it'll eventually circle back around, but essentially, like, quote-unquote, for the week, everybody was
Gotcha,
supposed to be put up here like a hotel. So what you see is actually scary as fuck. Because
we are just out adrift.
You are adrift, that's one. Two, you look and you see a much smaller ship catching up to you.
Oh.
Oh.
Let me see.
Never mind, I guess that is not actually relevant. Which I think Arachne would have understood, even if Sam did not.
Let me put it in context here.
Are you going to show us on a map her size?
Yeah, on this map.
Yeah.
Not like that.
Oh, you got a new model for it?
Yeah, I did. It's an orcish
Nice.
galley.
That's what it should be.
That's one orky ship.
So you hear, basically what happens is Blast Bucket runs back up and he goes, boss, she's pulling up now. And you all see, I want to be very clear. The thing that you are on is hauling ass, right? The Leviathan is a massive shipwreck hulk that is capable of movement. It is big and it is fast, which is a terrifying combination because, again, it is the floating fortress of the Pirate King and his court, right? So here they make plans, they stage raids. It's a miniature city, almost.
Got you.
The Tide Ripper is keeping pace with it, and you can hear boom, 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 as a giant orcish war drum is being beat on the deck, and hundreds of oars are just stroke, 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 ow, me arm, stroke, stroke, stroke. It would make sense because like the orcs rely on, or it would make sense if it was just orcs, but you can hear, and it makes sense because Blast Bucket is his first mate. You can hear hundreds of goblin voices. Stroke! Stroke! Stroke!
Renji looks to Blood Flag and says, "Permission to
I
come
won't
aboard,
Blood Flag.
Captain."
He slaps you on the back. Permission granted. Let's get.
And we make our way to the Tide Ripper.
Making a way to boat.
Yep.
Yep. Everyone
Making our way upstream.
immediately did it. All right. Give me a second to build this scene. Gotta get rid of that ship because you don't need it. Leave that there. Now the real question is, can I remember where I put that ship?
It's in there somewhere.
It's in there somewhere. Might just be easier to do this again. Where is it? There it is. No, what was the other thing? I was like, what was the other thing I needed? Oh, right, his entire crew, which consists of a fuck ton of goblins.
And his ore boys.
Boys.
Orbeez.
The Ore Boys.
There's also a bunch of fucking giant seagulls.
I said seagulls. Stop
it now. Okay.
11 fucking seagulls.
11 fucking seagulls.
9 fucking
Just as
dolphins.
that guy feeding them fries in the subway and then just tosses the whole fucking thing as the doors close.
Oh yeah, I
Pigeon
remember
dread.
that one. Okay. Doot. And then yes. Okay. Can everyone see?
Yes.
Yes.
We can all see this scene? Okay, great. Play the music, damn you. Damn
Janet.
it. Every time. There we go.
This is Captain
Ooh,
Blood
this-
Flag's, memory song.
Back when I was a boy.
That is not Blood Flag who says that. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, where is it?
It isn't easy being green.
You bastard.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da. Seamless wardrobe change. Da, 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 da. Magic theater.
Seamless wardrobe change. Oh god, now you've got me flustered. Hold on, where the fuck is it?
The Wog. The Wog never changes.
Vlog never changes. Correct. Oh, it would have been in. I know where it would be. I'm stupid. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Did that song not loop? No, it did. Okay. Okay. Take off the under construction. Great. Alright, so you guys are on the Tide Ripper, which is Blood Flag's fairly massive galley. There's a number of goblins all working and running around and like generally doing a bunch of stuff that you're not sure what's going on. Come on, man. Play this song. Maybe it's too many things at once. Maybe that's what's happening. No? Okay, whatever. The atmosphere is much calmer now that you've left the other ship, and Blood Flag comes up and is like, "Welcome to the Ripper!"
I
Honestly, rather pleasant to be aboard. Thank you.
Now,
I see it's just as fast as I remember it.
I better be.
Brack's taking notes.
I got my boys working. Now, he puts his hand together. Is someone that would really like to speak with you?
I'll lead the way, Captain.
Oh, no, they're over there. And you can see that, like, you guys have pulled away from the Leviathan, and another ship has pulled up, or is starting to pull up, next to you guys.
Oh.
This ship looks... If Tide Ripper is an Orcus ship crewed by goblins, this is a pure goblin ship. Renji, you can give me a history check. You can do so with advantage. Galen, you can do so as well.
Crap. Ooh, there we go.
It's an 18, okay. Oh, steps home. Galen, you got a history check? 19, okay, perfect. You both recognize the legendary vessel of the pirate captain, nay, the pirate legend, Captain Gobbeard. Right?
Right.
Thank you. His ship is mythical, and it's said that if he was to be a member of the the Grand Captains, he would surpass them all. And so he's pulling up with his whole ship, and you're just like, oh, shit. Right?
Oh, ship.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
What?
The smell I can smell.
Oh. Wait, pause one. Hold on. Sorry, guys. 1 second. Wait, what is that?
Hi, Steph.
Asparagus you never put in the fridge.
Oh, fuck.
Do y'all care to fill the rest of us in?
That's so bad. I'm so sorry, babe.
Okay, there's no garbage in here.
That
There's another
is
bag. I'll
the
do it in a
ship
second.
of
Oh my god.
Captain
I was just like, I
Gobbeard.
looked at your bag and I was like, what is that?
he's
Okay, well, thank you for
when
finding
it comes
that.
to pirates, he's a legend among legends.
Oh.
Yes. So, what you would know about Gobbeard. The pirate king of goblins has many names whispered across the ocean. They are more a legend than a goblin, but they are still flesh and blood, and yes, goblin magic. Only the very few and very lucky know the true story of this feared crown of corsairs, but all know that the goblin pirate king is to the seas as the lion is to the plains. Right? So this guy is extremely powerful for many reasons, and you watch as he leaps from the high deck of his ship onto the low deck of the Ripper. And Blast Bucket's like, "All hail! All hail!" It's like, "Alright, lad. Boom. Cut it." "He kicked me!" Gobbeard comes up, and he surveys the crew of the Nokjadui and says, right, which one of you's the with me?"
I am, sir.
Congrats. You're about to get your ass handed to you by
What?
every man jack aboard the Leviathan.
Yeah, something I was hoping to avoid for quite some time. But the sea wills as it wills.
Being as old as I am, here's things. Here's, that you do, in fact, have the luck of the sea.
More or less. Less of late.
I'd say less, certainly. Bloodflag says, Goldbeard wanted me to go to represent Greenskin interests at the meeting, because he can't do it himself, because he's a target and all that.
Wait, are you, Renji, addressing Godbeard? Is the chalice not enough?
Oh. No, literally, like, some people don't think I exist.
Oh.
Like,
That does raise the question. I've always wondered this based on what Donna, Captain Vance told me about you. Why didn't you ever go for the running of Pirate King?
he turns and he gestures and he's like, you see the chaos on this ship? You see the majesty that we present out to our crews and to ourselves and to the rest of the worlds?
Yeah.
You can't bottle that, right? You can't take it, you can't reduce it. I ain't gonna be stuck in meetings all day, because I want to get out there.
I think I understand.
Plus, I'm getting too old for this shit.
Yeah, there's been many rumors around the fleets of how old you actually are.
I'm so old. It's so bad. I'm so old. You know goblins can't die unless something kills them. Right? Like a lobster.
Oh.
So that's how old I am.
Oh. Are you planning on retiring?
I'd love to. As soon as we solve this here problem, right? Because seems to me, he points at Wethby, this young rip has the luck of the sea. And that being what everybody wants.
And you referring to luck of the sea with a capital L.
Absolutely. The Wethbys have always had the luck.
Pardon me, I didn't wish to interrupt. What exactly is the luck of the sea?
He gestures around, he says, Sea's a mighty cruel mistress. She's untamable, unkempt, unruly, wild, free. Takes a damn fine sailor to go out there, plant a piece of wood and say, I can sail this, and I can live while I'm doing it. Most folks don't have what it takes. They can't read the wind, they can't read the tides. And most importantly, they can't breathe in the depths. The luck, and he starts like pacing. I've been around for a long time. The luck used to be more real, but it's gone. And he turns and he looks at Gale and he says, it's stolen. Somebody's got it stuck tight in their craw. It's about high time it came back. I can't do it. Nobody thinks I'm real. Fact is, when I leave, you lot maybe not even remember this as being a real event. Like, whoa, that was crazy that we met this guy. But the luck was real. Right? And then came the Federacy, and the rules, and the king, and all this other nonsense. And the archipelago gets smaller and smaller every time. Whenever someone gives up the mantle of piracy and sails straight and narrow, or landlocks themselves, things get a little bit smoother. But that don't necessarily mean better.
Are you saying that the soul of the sea is fading?
I'm saying it's been taken. And I think Mr. Wethby, he be knowing who's taken it. It's not an easy task to bring back the luck of the sea, but it'd be a necessary one. If the luck ain't brought back, there mightn't be no more pirates. There mightn't be no more ships with big billowy sails. Have you seen those dwarven monstrosities they got now? The big coal ships? Belching black fog all out over the waves? Tain't right. Tain't right. Most people, you go up to them, they'll have no idea what you mean. But I was there. I remember.
And everyone wants to get their hands on it.
Of course they do. To be the person, the captain, that brings all this back. Why? That'd be a sight. Certainly.
With Pirate King and the transition, and somebody else getting their hands on it, you're just trading one tyrant for another.
He shrugs. The king is necessary. Don't like it, but he is. And without one, you could feel it. Things are worse. Lawlessness. Mutinies. Keel haulings. Everything feels a little bit more final. I mean, to be fair, it is. But like, you know? You gotta... There's gotta be somebody looking out for the pirates.
Like watching the sunset on the horizon, not knowing if it'll rise again.
Every time it sets, it comes up a little bit less the next day.
Well, Mr. Westby,
Yes, Mr. Giacomo.
please don't refer to me as my surname. Renji is fine. So, Captain Godbeard says you know where the luck went. Is this true?
I would say where a good portion of it was, I would say, grossly mutilated away. You saw a bit of it at the council. You were nose to snout with it.
Red Maw.
A bit with him, perhaps. A good chunk with his Weather Witch.
Mr. Westby, I think, based on the severity of the situation, I think we need the whole story.
I wouldn't say it's a long story. Me and the crew of my ship, and my friend Tabitha was captain, and we were sailing as normal. Noticed the ship following us for a few days. Lost sight of it. Stopped at port. I left to go and check the cargo manifest for our next voyage. And when I came back, apparently it was a dreadball that had been following us and had pretty much slaughtered the entire crew.
Oh.
Well, almost. Other than
You were
myself.
clearly still here.
A bit of me is here. A bit of me is somewhere down below, somewhere, perhaps. Didn't get what he wanted, so he killed Tabitha and attempted to kill me when I wouldn't give him what he wanted. I don't think he understands what it is that he wanted. He only understands a portion, the power aspect.
So, in
And
killing your captain and your crew and putting you in this situation, he took, what, a piece of you? A piece of the luck?
he had a prisoner with him that I didn't know that he had at the time. And using my death as an aid, he tried to take what wasn't his. So I think you can connect a little bit of who his unfortunate prisoner was who would have had that kind of power.
Over the table. I don't know who you're talking about.
Was it
Oh,
Melusine?
Mel. Yeah.
Oh, Mel. Okay, sorry. I'm trying to keep up here.
The lore!
The lore!
Lord.
So
So you're saying she is connected to all of this?
It
in
seems
various
like
degrees.
more than just connected, almost part of it. That sounded pithy in my head. I apologize.
Oh, no. Well,
You.
I was given a Tortuga necklace and went over the side. She was able to escape, much diminished. And then she saved me the only way that she could think of. And we were marooned on an island for a year. Luckily enough, a ship with Jay on it came by and we went to Zeth. And, well, I learned more about how I had to deal with how I was altered in order to save me, and also the whole ritual that they did also applied its own curse effect on me. and pretty much that is what fuels my ability to do what little magic that I have learned so far is from the residue from that ritual.
I see.
So, Dreadmaw kills your crew, attempts to kill you, has Melusine, you both escape, and in doing what he did, he took a piece of that luck, and now it's fractured, and it's not whole.
Pray tell. Melusine is then, therefore, a critical component of the luck. Just extrapolating here. Legends of Pieces of 8. Suppose the luck is a coven of 8 sea witches. Am I making sense?
I see where you're going with that.
Stop me if I'm insane, please. Anyone.
No, you're not there yet.
No,
No,
I
what are you
don't
saying?
recall her mentioning sisters, but well, we don't really talk much about that kind of thing. We're focused on, well, we've been focused on other matters.
Do you think she'd be inclined to share? Give us a better idea of what we're up against.
She might be a bit cagey, but if I explained things of how they stand now, we were hoping to be a little bit more
Discreet?
circumspect. Yes, until we could start to eliminate our way to the top of the problem.
Well, it seems the route of circumspection is not on the table, and Renji looks directly at Amphitrite.
But we work with what we have now.
Mm-hmm.
We learn for the future.
So how do we get it back?
Well, you see who we have to deal with. And as I'm sure you can all tell, I'm fairly certain that if any of you wanted to join me on this little task, we are certainly not at a stage to do anything about it at the moment.
So you're saying we have to go after Admiral Dreadmaw.
In time, yes. From what little information gathering we've done from Zeth, as far as what it is, it's best to
Avoid and
trim the
evade.
sail. Well, trim the sail of his ship, as it were. He has a very strong crew.
Mm.
They've divided up onto their own ships, but if the other gathered together, as you've already seen, it would not go very well. So
We're going to need a bigger boat.
a lot of boats.
We're going to need allies.
Yes.
A fleet.
Well, you've got one. Blood Flag gives like a double thumbs up. He's like, me and my mates, we're ready to kick names, take ass. Nope, that's not it. Take names, kick it. Nope, said it again. Wait. We're here to help.
You'll get there.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
It's
Renji turns to Captain Bloodflag and thanks him in Orcish.
Ah, Osterblatt Vadudablatt.
Yes.
Which is Orcish for, one day I will kill you, and then the proper response is, today is not that day.
Oh, I remember that! We're Timid one!
Kind of just grins at Bloodflag because Renji does appreciate Orcish humor.
Claps you on the back. Look, Godbeard has been around for a long time, and he remembers the witches.
Laurel. Good to know.
So we probably should get in contact with them. They might have an idea of how we can get about to fixing all of this.
Godbeard says, I remember them. Never met them myself, but I know their titles.
Oh?
You need to find, and he, scratches his head for a moment, he goes, the Witch of the Moving Mountains. The Witch of the Deep Blue Sea. The Witch of the Wild Deep. And the Witch of the Wind and Storms. And the Witch of the Watery Grave.
I have to have you write that down. There we go.
He's been taking notes. And I would... This is just wagering. We likely already know where the Witch of the Watery Grave is.
Everyone looks at Galen.
I was about to say, Petrus raises his eyebrows expectantly.
And just kind of shrugs with his hands.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Galen, this is the first time that you are hearing anything about titles. And again, Melusine has not spoken about herself or a coven. She was training you as an apprentice, basically. You're listening to... Just to be clear, does anyone need non-flowery lore clarifications?
No, I'm good, boss.
TLDR.
Yes, okay, TLDR. The Luck of the Sea is a warped pseudonym of a coven of very powerful oceanic and aquatic witches listed before. Watery Grave, Moving Mountains, Wind and Storms, Deep Blue Sea, and the Wild Deep. Right? Those witches have been long lost, and it sounds like some of their power is contained within Dreadmaw's Weather Witch, Sahissa.
We have a case of stolen power.
Mm-hmm. Stolen power and missing persons.
So we need to find out who Dreadmaw's been talking to. Where he's been. I assume Captain
Where did he
Godbeard
come from? Where did he go?
Where did you come from, Dreadmaw Joe? So I can assume, Captain Godbeard, I do appreciate your assistance here, and I'm assuming going forward you're going to keep a low profile and kind of claim ignorance of these events that are taking place right now.
You won't even know I was here.
When it comes to the end, if Dreadmaw turns out to be a bigger threat, I'm hoping we can count on you in the last.
Aye, if you all need naval support, I can do that. The Glimmer will take care of her.
If we're lucky, we won't need you, but the luck of the sea is not on our side at this time.
Not yet, it isn't.
But but I know when it comes to orcs and goblins, you don't need luck. You have ammo.
every goblin on board. Yeah. Blood Flag's like, well, the Ripper will, sail with you whenever you get your ship back underway.
Speaking of which, I have to admit, I'm not sure how to get out of the situation with the election without somebody noticing or somebody interfering.
You
Yeah,
you drank from the chalice, so you're stuck here for the rest of the meeting.
I know.
well, as much as we're making preparations, I think we can be safely assured that every other crew is going to be doing the same as themselves. I wonder what Murger is thinking. Oh, God.
Petrus, give me a perception check. It's after the fact, but you can give me a perception check now.
Ba-ba-ba.
Oh, was he there at the election?
Probably.
Stands to reason.
That's a 9.
Uh,
Can I use my inspiration for that?
Yes, you can use your inspiration for that.
I was actually going to say,
mark
can
that off.
Renji help him because Renji is perceptive?
Then yes, I will say you don't use the inspiration. You get the help action from Renji. Wow.
That's a 9.
You know what? I think we can all put our heads together from our different vantage points and come to the conclusion if we puzzle out what we saw.
Murgar was... If I didn't see him directly, I don't doubt that he was there.
Okay. Petrus, I'll say you don't recall seeing him, but you were pretty focused on the shit that was happening down below.
Yeah. He wasn't up there, I can tell you that much.
And what I recall, and this is a Sam recollection, not an Arachne recollection, the barkeep said that he had interest in such a position, so it would be unlikely that he wasn't there, or at least he didn't have someone listening for him.
True. However, he also took that magic item that you guys found in the shipwreck and disappeared immediately after you docked in Tortuga.
The lantern.
Mm-hmm.
A lantern which can help him find things.
So he might be having a head start.
Well, he's either going after what we're going after, or he's going after something potentially bigger in his eyes. Either way, I'd still be concerned.
Excuse me, Captain Galbeard, I have a unrelated inquiry.
Yes, Mom.
What is the Queen's Pearl purported to do?
You can't die as long as it's on your person. It grants you...
Noted.
It grants you immortality and very long life expectancy. I mean, immortality is very long life expectancy, but, like, warns you of danger, protection from harm, shit like that.
See, this is what if we'd gotten that answer from Captain Magar, would have been happy to help him go about his business with it. The importance of being transparent.
He'll never find it.
Mrs. Potamia, that depends on what he plans on using it for.
Why? I'm sorry. Why would you say that he's never going to find it?
He's never going to find it because it's not, like, findable. You know what I mean? In the same way that, like, currently you are talking to a living legend. It's in that same category. Like, no one's going to
the liminal
believe you.
space.
Yeah.
I see. Again, apologies for the interruption. Captain Galbraith, thank you so much for that information. It was a critical piece of the puzzle missing.
No, yeah, listen, I've sailed after the Pearl time or two myself. Everyone goes after the big treasure that's always worth talking about. It's not really worth talking about.
Miss Potamia, would you say this is the one piece of the puzzle you were missing?
Hey, I'm gonna kill you. I can't believe we got 12 sessions in before the first One Piece joke.
I mean, listen, every time we say King of the Pirates, it's a One Piece joke.
And every time we kiss, I swear I could fly.
Yeah.
Why are you kissing your players?
Because all my friends are hot.
Oh, so he's married to you!
Yeah, Steph.
you're one of them.
You're one of the players!
But there are four
What
other
is this?
players. Why are you kissing all of your players?
Because
What
all
is
my
this? Thirsty
friends are
sword
hot.
lesbians?
Oh my god. Moving on.
Sorry.
It's okay.
All my friends are hot. Yes.
Thank you.
See,
So,
and this is why
okay.
it's important
The
to tell you
real One
information
Piece
and
were
be
the thirsty
transparent.
Sorry.
All right, Captain.
I'll tell you what I did
Godbeard-
last
Wait.
night later.
Captain Godbeard, if I might ask, like, you've been around for a while. What happens if we get to the end of this week and no Pirate King is elected?
And we try again next year.
And that once that week is up, that fail-safe window I have with the cup is ended.
Correct.
We're gonna need an escape plan to dodge Dreadmaw.
I think that you will.
Is there in any way you can assist us, or perhaps you, Captain Bloodflag, in that regard?
Blood Flag, they like think for a second and they're like, apart from abandoning ship, I don't know. Because he's, yes, the thing lasts for a week, but the meeting ends, like, it's a 7-day week, but the meeting lasts for 5, so everyone gets a 2-day head start before cannons start firing.
Right. Still, though, I fully expect that as soon as we depart, Dreadmaw's going to be on our heels.
If not sooner.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt.
Is there any way you can help run an interference on that?
You're asking a lot, lad.
I know, but as Captain Godbeard stated, the stakes are rather high.
Aye, but not high enough for me to risk my men and my livelihood and my ship without some compensation, savvy?
Is there something specific you want?
They do have that horn.
I'm willing to bet Captain Bloodflag here wants something a bit more than that.
Oh,
There's
sorry,
some-
I was letting you handle conversation. This was a conversation to get us out quicker.
Look, the Tide Ripper's fast. Ain't no fastest ship. But the Charybdis, I don't know. There's something about it. Sam, you're referring to the wave collar horn, which increases the ship's travel speed, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, I'm just strategizing,
Yeah. Very good.
not making offers.
I might have an idea, but you're not going to
Oh.
like it, Captain Bloodflag.
Oh? He rubs his hands together. Intriguing.
I think during the next meeting, I'm going to officially transfer Galen Westby to your ship, but only so everyone else can see that I do that.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check. And I will say you've been talking to him for a while, so you can get advantage. Okay. On a 19, he strokes his beard and he goes, I can see it. Now tell me, what mayhaps be the benefit of that? Because, yeah, I can outrun most ships. The Ripper's fast. But, we still got a couple of days of meetings to get through.
Right. I'll have to pull this move right at the last day in order for it to work.
So how are you gonna placate everyone if the last minute's like, oh, by the way, Tide Ripper,
You're gonna
Blood Flag
well, you're gonna have to make a particularly good offer in order to take Westby off my hands. He does that in heavy, like, air quotes.
Blood Flag
We're making a show of it.
Blood Flag is gonna make an insight check.
Oh,
Okay, it's an 18.
Yeah.
He's picking up what I'm putting down.
It's like, oh, I see. But then they're all gonna come after me.
I said you wouldn't like it, but this
Yeah,
might
I'm
be the
telling-
necessary heads.
I'm telling you, I don't like it. I get it, right? The Ripper's fast. Everyone goes, yeah, the Ripper's fast.
I've never seen a faster ship than yours, Captain Blood Flag.
So what do you do then?
We sail off in a different direction and try to track down these witches.
But I don't really get Galen on my ship.
No. And if anyone catches up to you and demands them, you can, at that point in time, if we have enough of a head start, you can just say, sorry, I don't have him.
I don't sound like that. Do I sound like that? Oh god, I sound like that. Sorry, I don't have it. Oh shit, I really do sound exactly like that. Okay, yeah. You're right. Sorry, I'm doing voice trading, you know?
No, I get it. It's working for you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's a lot of effort.
But yeah, at that point in time, if anyone catches up to you and demands, you could...
Oh, okay. Yes, Captain Bloodflag is trans. All my friends are hot. Sam's just like, wait a minute.
I was wondering.
Wait, I
if
remember
that.
Eric, so hot.
DM, I was wondering if that was ever going to come up.
You know, this is just the subtle jokes. The jokes have to happen. It's like, oh,
Listen,
do I sound like
GC
that?
is very queer, and everyone needs to just be cool with it.
Trans
All
rights
my
is
friends
human
are
rights.
hot.
All my friends are hot. Trans rights and human rights. Incredible.
Listen, Captain Bloodflag, I know this is asking a lot, and I honestly think you can pull it off. You're one of the manliest orcs I've ever seen.
He turns around and goes, I'm sorry, are you doubting me? Of course I can fucking pull it off. That's not the question. The question is, how well am I going to pull it off? Because somebody will be coming after us, and I can't risk the lives of me and my crew.
Understandable.
At some point in time, you can just straight up and tell them that we paid you a lot of money to run this, and that they should come after us. But we'll have enough of a head start that won't matter anymore. And I will owe you a personal favor.
All right. He looks up. The meetings ain't gonna reconvene until tomorrow. I suggest that we all get a short rest in. Catch up. Tomorrow we'll redock on the Leviathan and try again.
Hopefully the tide's with us.
And if the tide is with us, and all the goblins go, we'll rip through it! Row, 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 row. Alright, so what I'll say at this point is, he basically leads you into, what is essentially a more private room, a more private area, and you guys, have a little bit of time to yourselves.
Okay. This is, well, to be quite frank, this is a lot more than I was expecting when I was going to come down here to the Southern Archipelagos. But, what it's worth, I still have work to do down here. And you'll have me and my blades, well, as best as I can offer them.
I am truly sorry for roping you all into this, but I needed to make sure you had protection of a captain's ship in order to make sure we got out of there.
I think we've all found ourselves in a sticky situation. Frankly, I don't know what I would have done if any of you, hadn't actually been there. I'm not the best at talking my way out of these situations, I'm afraid.
Renji turns to Amphitrite. Renji turns to Amphitrite. You and I need to have a talk.
Okay.
Arachne. Oh,
No, Sam, go ahead.
oh, sorry. I don't know. You go ahead. You resolve, and then I'll get in there.
Amphitrite, this situation is now gone completely on a different wind. And I'm not going to be around the bush. That is partly caused by you.
I know.
And honestly, I blame myself for that.
It's not your fault.
I've been too lenient. I should have seen it. I should have seen the signs and the critical moment in that room, and I was not paying attention, and I should have known better. I should have seen what was happening to you, and I should have escorted you out of there, and we might not be in this situation.
I mean, I fucked up. Like, there's no other way to say it. Like, I fucked up. Like, regardless, like, it comes down to, like, what I did. And I'm very sorry that I got so much tunnel vision. And now I don't even know if I fully fathom what shit we're in.
Listen, Amphitrite. Emotions, they can make us do reckless things. But out here, emotion is blood in the water, and the sharks out here play games we can't fathom. And from now on, I just need you to, if you really think you're having a hard time, you got to talk to me.
Okay. I have to figure out how to do that.
I know. Well, we'll work on it together.
Okay. What do I do now?
Well, for now, we just need to rest up and prepare for tomorrow.
Yeah. The only question I have for you, Amphitrite, is, do you think you can learn from this situation?
I'd like to think so.
Good. Then we can, and we will.
I just worry about my anger. Because when I'm calm and I think about it in that way, yeah, that's really easy. But when I get so focused on, like, I don't know, the
anger,
rage,
when it just overtakes you and you can't help yourself acting in a certain way. I understand implicitly. We may express it in different ways, but I've certainly been in your situation before, especially with people who have been close to me. It's not an impossible task. It is difficult. Oftentimes, I say this as a swordsman and a warrior myself, the toughest opponent that we ever face is ourselves, I think. But it's not an unwinnable fight. And
You
I,
don't
for
have
one,
to face it alone.
correct. I not only have faith in you, but in us. Since circumstance has brought us together to work together, I think we can work on this. And more importantly, I think that we will succeed.
I
hope
would
that
just
your
like to
faith
contribute.
Isn't
Um,
misplaced. Sorry.
I would just like to contribute, Ms. Barbell, that an apology without action behind it is meaningless. And are you open to what assistance are you open to begin working on this problem? Are you open to
I'm
magical
not sure.
assistance?
I don't even know if I know what that means.
I don't know that I know what that means. I'm going to brainstorm, go through my notes, and see if there is anything I have available that could be of value to assist you.
Sure. I mean, within reason. Like, I don't. It's just so vague that I don't know what I'm agreeing to. So
I don't know what I have in my bag of tricks. So we're all going to find out together.
all right.
I won't do anything without your consent first.
Okay, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
I would offer any herbal tonics in the near future, and before we can work on mental exercises, thought processes, stuff like that. More so mentally therapeutic tactics that one can take. I may be able to concoct a few calming drafts if, in the event that we run into similar issues too.
Wait, what? What does that mean?
Oceans brewing.
Yes, pretty much not like anything, not like drugs, but a relaxant.
I mean, anything that isn't explicitly food falls into the category of drugs,
Yeah.
just whether or not they are recreational or
I
pharmaceutical.
remember, if I remember correctly, there's some.
Whoa,
Yathan
hold
teas
on.
that-
Are you saying that
Anything that isn't
water is a
explicitly.
drug?
Wait.
I'm very confused.
Eric is
Water
going to need
drugs?
some time to process that. Wait a minute.
Prescription doctor for anti aggressive medicinal herbs.
No,
Fantasy
doctor, remember?
Xanax.
no, not that thing. The thing Sam said about what was it? It's not anything that you ingest that is not.
Anything ingestible, not explicitly food, that has an effect on the body, whether recreational or pharmaceutical, can be classified as a drug.
I'm sorry.
Okay, incredible.
Does it have to be ingested via like the mouth? Like, I just
Good
very
news!
confused.
It's a suppository.
Prescribed suppository anti-anxiety / no.
You have to be relaxed to take it and after.
God.
Okay, anyway, sorry. I just.
Yeah, no. Sorry, Arachne's autism just came out.
No, that was
Just
beautiful.
saying. Just saying,
I
there are
actually- I
methods.
do-
There are multiple methods, short term and long term.
Yes, I believe there are some Yathan teas that have been known to have calming.
Yes!
effects.
Precisely similar to what I was thinking.
We might be able to
Teas.
work some. We might be able to work something out with that.
All
But
I'm saying is that herbal medicine is still medicine.
Yes.
But to a kind of a more important point here, I have officially declared myself a captain, and as captain, Amphitrite, when I order a command, you have to follow it.
That's going to be harder to learn.
I know.
Might have a binding ritual for that, actually.
Oh,
Oh, what now?
A binding ritual.
Don't like that.
Oh,
It's going to be something to adjust to for all of us, I think.
Yes.
cool. Cool.
And
I don't. What's a binding ritual? Just so I know what you're
a
aiming
binding
at.
ritual is a ritual from my home plane upon which your actions, you must or must not take certain actions.
This is why I don't like magic. It does shit like this. Pardon my, Sylvan.
Oh, god damn it. Take your inspiration back. That was really funny. I just got it. Okay, is anyone else doing anything during this short rest? Because remember, you can only take a short rest, even though it's overnight.
I can finally do that thing I kept wanting to do.
2 things or 1 thing?
Just one thing.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
During this scene specifically.
Okay.
Arachne takes out a dagger and her notebook. Yeah. Cuts her thumb a little bit. Yeah. And presses the bloody thumbprint onto the page. From now on, it is blood in, blood out, and passes the dagger to the next person.
Are we a gang now?
We are a crew.
Is there a difference?
One's on the ocean.
You know...
I'm merely stating the obvious.
No, you are, but it's really funny.
Let me get back to you on those definitions, and then we'll talk. We're in this together, whether we like it or not. Like, offers the dagger to Amphitrite.
What's the best place to cut so it's not...
You preferably not in your hands. If anything, do it on
Well,
Arm blood is
just
usually the easiest.
Arm blood?
Yes.
on blood. Yes.
And pricking your thumb also easy, but I've done it a lot. So maybe
like
that's just
pricking the
bias.
thumb just like with a needle point? Like,
Yes.
Okay.
That's what the dagger's for.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I'm just like, okay, I don't have to like slice myself.
No.
All right. Okay, so I'm gonna... I think I watched too many movies. I prick my thumb and add to the... Do we put it on top of each other or
Nope, next to him.
next? Do we have to label each one?
Nope.
All right.
We know who belongs to who.
Amphitrite's is the largest thumbprint on the page.
Yep.
Yeah, by far.
How do you know?
What do you mean,
the
how
biggest.
do I know?
It's not even
Alright.
the biggest, it's just the widest.
Give me the dagger. Give it here. Petrus takes out some stuff from his medicinal kit, some alcohol, thoroughly cleans the dagger, and then pricks his own thumb, pressing it to the thingamajig, and then repeats the process, cleaning the dagger for the next person.
I mean, should we use some fire to like sanitize it?
Alcohol.
Sterilize it.
Trust me, I'm the doctor. This is what this thing is for. This isn't something you drink. This is something you clean with. And it is, in fact, more effective than fire. This also means we don't have to wait for it to cool.
I mean, what is heat?
Alright, so, by the pricking of your thumbs, something wicked this way comes. and
Ugh.
you all pass this around. Arachne, what is this part of something that you were doing overall?
No,
No,
this is entirely vibes.
okay. Cool, incredible,
This is entirely vibes based.
cool.
It felt appropriate.
I will also say that you are still holding the hood of the dragon
Yes.
turtle.
And all right. Oh, Ms. Barbell,
Why do you keep calling me that?
because it's your surname, would you prefer me not to call you that? I call most of my... I mean, I call Webb. I call
Yeah.
Stormtide. The only reason I haven't called, Wethby was for security's sake, which is now out the door, and Mr. Renji specifically asked us not to use his surname.
I don't think I've ever heard somebody say my surname like that. It's just really weird.
Like how?
We had to. No, Amphitrite, we had to do that for some of the ceremonies in House Hane.
Is it-
Remember?
Is it my inflection? Is it Barbell, not Barbell?
I think it's just
call me
the.
Amphitrite. We're putting our blood together. Just call me Amphitrite.
All right, Miss Amphitrite, thank you. I believe this would be best suited to you. And she pulls out the hood of the dragon turtle that we found in the chest where the Murrow were.
Ooh. Pretty.
It's a lovely color. I
What's
think
the
it'll bring out your
occasion?
eyes.
What's the occasion?
The occasion is you are very strong, and this will make you even tougher.
Okay.
To new
Are you
beginnings.
flirting with me?
No,
No!
I'm happily married.
Oh, really?
Well,
Yes!
Congratulations. Mazel tov.
This,
God.
Well,
uh,
that's a bit more complicated, actually.
it's a long
digress.
story, yes.
Yes.
Oh,
I was
okay.
happily married.
Wait,
Okay,
is or
and now
was?
are you unhappily married now?
I can explain if you would like, Arachne.
I know I need to get used to saying this. We're not in High Rock. No one's going to give me grief about it. The person whose murder I am investigating, Isaac Kanto, was my husband. That's all?
Oh, my
Yes.
condolences.
Yes. Thank you.
Renji has that silent look, like oh.
Yes.
You know what? It would be so great if it was Narask, because then the three of us would have a common enemy.
I don't think Narask has the wits about him to pull off what was pulled off.
I was about to say,
The thing about High Rock and the history of necromancy and murder, I'm sorry, you've got me off. Webb, please stop me when I've said too much.
yeah,
High Rock is so
it's not.
deeply
It's almost
entrenched.
certainly not.
High Rock is so deeply entrenched in necromancy that that murder is essentially unheard of.
Murder is
When-
effectively a confession.
Yes, murder is a confession. Any willing soul can commune with very simple ritual done by people here on our side. Isaac's soul could not be reached on the other side.
Oh, so
And
there's magic involved.
yes, and
Almost certainly.
my husband has never shut up a minute in his life. It's something I really adore about him. Anyway, the idea that he wouldn't want to talk from the other side is unthinkable. We could not reach him. We could not find him when we scryed into the other side. I had the Necromancer General himself assist. It was unheard of. His soul is somewhere, and I'm going to find it. After I handle the individual responsible.
Your interview.
Let's find the bastard.
Agreed. My interview? Yes, Stormtide and Isaac were very close. They are very good friends, and they. From my interview, I gather that Stormtide remained a faithful friend. And he's given me some information that has been helpful. There are several other members of their fraternity that have a presence in the archipelago. I only knew of him and Mr. Firebrand, who the one in Yatha, and she kind of gestures this to Renji to give him a bit more context. But there are others in the area, including Salakram Saren, Glimmer Shadowfoot, and Ballywag and LG, and I hadn't heard from them in years. And I want to think about that one for a minute.
Okay, so as yeah,
Well, one more thing.
One more
Renji would
thing.
like to actually pull Wethby aside.
okay,
Mr. Wethby.
Renji.
When Arachne did that, what did you call it? Icebreaker?
Are you asking Arachne?
Yeah, actually asking.
Yes.
You
Yes, that's what we call
said, thank you. When you said you hope you're the last Wethby, that I
No,
believe is something.
Hope I'm not the last Wethby.
Hope you're not the last Wethby. That is something that I think we should confirm, because I can see that being something that we might have to worry about in the future if your hopes are true. Because if they are still around, and if they find out that they're still around, they could be in danger.
Yes, but now that things have changed, we would have to do so in an even more exceedingly delicate matter. Once this meeting is complete, as you said, there will be numerous eyes everywhere watching or thinking that they're watching. So the danger would increase if we were to find or... I would hate for more trouble to come to my family's doorstep.
I'm not saying make direct contact. I'm just saying we need to confirm whether or not they are, and do what we can from the depths in order to ensure their safety.
Well,
But
we like
one
to
day at a
move
time.
around a lot, but yes, it would be something to keep in mind. Then would be we would perhaps have to check at Bliss Port. That was the last place at the moment where landside my siblings were living and caring for our mother. But I have a feeling that if our friends were about, that they might not be there, but that would give us a clue perhaps of their fate.
It is a high priority amongst many high priorities, unfortunately. But I definitely think we should take the time to confirm.
And there would be one more thing. much more personal, but also important to me.
Please.
If we, on our travels, ever hear word of the Trusty Inn, which I've heard different things of whether it was actually destroyed or not, but the name Riptail. That was the third member of the crew that was alive.
Well, we'll
And
keep our
he
ears.
traded all of us for position.
Oh, so he was a turncoat. Well, if we can mete out justice to him, then we shall do so.
Ah, justice?
Or, I suppose, in your case, revenge. Out
Very
here,
much so.
out here, it makes little difference, as you know. And that's it for Renji's talk with Westby at this time.
Okay. So you are all able to take a short rest. I don't think anyone except Amphitrite is missing hit points, so this does not affect you. However, Amphitrite, you are sitting, you are sitting, cuddling with Pip, right?
As you know, I'm wont to do.
Okay.
Renji's in the corner, cuddling with his map.
That should be more than... Oh no, it's a 1. Never mind. I was like, wow, it only rolled a 4, but it rolled a 1, and it's multiplied by 4, so it's 4 total. Okay, so you cover, and then you're going to get the short rest boost.
What is happening?
So, sitting with Pip, you feel yourself recover more hit points than you would expect at this time. The rest of you don't get the same bonus because you're not missing any hit points, but you're just sitting. Like, you remember how you were like, I need to feel calmer? You're literally sitting with Pip, and you can feel his soothing presence washing over you.
Aw.
And he's acting as...
Emotional support muffin.
Yes, he's literally acting as a therapy animal. So even if you don't roll any hit points, any hit die to recover, you recover hit points. Which is great because, you cannot long rest while at sea. You can only short rest. So him being able to do that and restore extra hit points for all of you during a short rest, coupled with Arachne's storytelling, means that you guys will be able to recover more hit points during your rests.
Oh, so
Shit, I don't
it's
have
like
a story prepared.
Oh,
That's
so
okay.
what? So what? Ip is like the group pet, like the team mascot.
Yeah, basically. So let me put it this way. Raha, the Strix, Galen's familiar, is depressing for other people, and Pip is good for all of you guys, and more of his abilities will become clearer as you guys continue to play. So,
And as Amphitrite's backstory is made clear to all of us.
gasp. Alright, so, Renji...
I don't even know, man.
I know you don't. Renji, I'm going to ask you for a performance check.
Oh boy. Okay.
Because here's what I'm going to say is going to happen. It is already 10 o'clock. You have spoken about what your plan is already, right? You're going to try to convince the rest of the pirates at the end of the week that this is the thing that's going to happen. So we are going to jump ahead in time to when that happens, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll
Can
jump.
we say that he rehearsed what he was going to do for maximum selling it?
Yes, absolutely.
You know, I couldn't figure out what extra skill I wanted to put proficiency in. I think it might be performance.
Oh, I thought you did history.
Yeah, well, the fact that I'm the pirate and I get those history checks on that. Also, it turns out when we did the Merid thing, I should have had an advantage on that because I have an advantage on them elementals.
Oh, true. Okay.
Well,
wait.
I'll throw you a bardic for it.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Yeah. So, all right. Don't forget to actually do it, Sam. Because
yes, right.
Yes.
Right. I'm a bard.
Heard a burden.
Heard a burden.
Ah, yes, Captain Chef.
Burden inspiration.
The Swedish bird.
The Swedish bird. Hinga the bird.
There you go.
Okay. So you have advantage on this performance check, and you have a bardic.
So the bardic should just kick in automatically, or should I get a prompt for it?
No, it should just kick in automatically when you roll for it.
Oh, yes, there it is.
Oof.
Okay.
Oh, I'm 6 on the bard die. Okay. On a 15, the members of the Confederacy, the pirates who are gathered there, are suitably convinced. They watch Galen leave with you guys. Well, you all leave together as the Tide Ripper brings you all back to Tortuga as the Leviathan. Okay. Let me put it this way. You spend a week having these massive arguments about it until finally at the end, Renji, you say, look, he's going to go with Blood Flag. And everyone is having this huge disagreement, but with a performance check, you successfully convince them that this is what is going to happen, right? You've played your part.
Right.
Blood Flag still has to give you guys a ride back to Tortuga to pick up your ship, right? And so, as you guys are heading back to Tortuga, let me see if I can find it. Where is it? As you guys head back to Tortuga, a horrible sight greets your eyes as you see the Noct Jedwi being, what is the word I'm thinking of? Being stolen, it starts with a C though. What is the word I'm thinking of? Commandeered. You see the Noct Jedwi being commandeered, and from the deck of the Tide Ripper, you could see the Noct Jedwi being commandeered by a much larger, stronger ship. And Galen, you can see on the deck, ruffling his proud feathers, is Captain Avery Caw, the commander of Fortuna's Favor, as the missing member of Dreadmaw's entourage was clearly contacted to perform this daring deed. And so you are shipless and abandoned on Tortuga, and that is where we will end our session for this evening.
Oh, so we can take a long rest now.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Okay, so I'm going to say that we're going to take a 5-minute break. We'll be back at like 10:10. I'm also going to say...
That's not a long rest.
That's not a long rest. I'm also going to say... I'm also going to let you guys know, the whiteboard
there is
here
no
now.
token with scene.
Oh,
Vision in the scene.
come on. Oh, no, that's on me. That's on me. I fucked up that one.
Yeah. Whiteboard.
But this is the whiteboard.
Why is the bird hot?
Everyone's hot.
Because all my friends are hot.
All my friends are
Even
hot.
my
The bird's
enemies
not
are
our
hot.
friend.
He is not our friend.
Everybody's hot.
Everybody's hot.
You've got a friend in Bird.
All my NPCs
You
are
don't
hot.
have a friend in Bird.
Friend inside me.
Friend inside me.
Oh, Steve really liked
I
that
will
one.
pray for you all.
That what drove Steve over the cliff.
Okay, so now you should be able to have a whiteboard that isn't instantly blinding to everyone. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. We are going to take our break. Damn it!
Yeah.
And we'll be back at
didn't take long.
10:10.
It was me. I was the only one who could draw that dick so fast.
How do I draw?
Just gonna put this on screen so we can all see it before I delete it.
Why would you delete beautiful artwork?
Okay, I'll screenshot it and then delete it. Yeah, okay, thank you, Sam. Sam did the same thing.
I do like Dreadmaw eats barnacles, though. Also,
Yes.
I didn't realize I was muted.
Oh, I thought that said dead man eats barnacles, and I was like, don't make fun of Galen like that.
No, Dreadmaw eats barnacles.
That makes more sense.
I hope he doesn't sue us for defamation.
Shork.
Steve. Steve. Brilliant. No.
Oh, hey Steve, that out of context thing I put earlier.
Where?
Remember
Or what?
in the one you reacted to that I put in earlier today?
Google of Faiths or
No, in the out of context theater in the Filthy 13.
Oh my god, you're right.
I was like, I wonder if he's gonna pick up on it when it comes up in session.
I saw both. I didn't make the connection because that was when was it? When I was packing up to leave my friend's apartment.
I was like, yeah, surprised it propped you that seppuku threat. That was foreshadowing.
Da, 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 da.
So it looks like we're all here. What's going on with the boxes in the circles?
Give me a second. I'm doing it.
Are you making a string board?
Yes, I am making your.
Yeah, you're making the string board.
Making the string board. It's a little bit easier if I just do this to.
Yeah.
So you can group things properly. What is this one? This one is.
We have so many avenues in front of us for which the journey could go.
Well, what I'm gonna say is this is the same methodology. Actually, this needs to be like this. This is the same methodology.
Why is Isaac's murder like so big?
Because it's unintentionally it took up a lot of room on my version. What is
It's because I made too many NPCs.
Boy, oh boy. What does that say? Galen's what?
Revenge.
Revenge.
Okay. I don't know why my brain cannot read that word.
It's the font.
Hey, it's me, the font.
Hey.
Watch me jump this shark.
Watch me jump on this shark.
Jumping the shark, jumping some kind of shark.
Okay, there we go.
Please don't jump the shark.
No.
I kind of like not being
No,
jumped.
because the shark's gonna jump you. Street sharks.
They fight.
Street shark.
They fight.
You mean land sharks?
No, it's a different cartoon from the 80s. Okay. So this
80s. That was the
Not
90s.
Not in
Is
like
it the
the
90s?
original SNL with Gilda
Katie Graham.
Radner and
I'm actually a dolphin. I know what you're talking about.
Okay, so this is the string board also as I have set it up. Essentially the same.
Are we still streaming?
Yeah, I'm still streaming. We haven't
Okay,
we haven't done
they can't see that. Just saying that.
Oh, they can't? Oh, what? But,
We're on the thanks for watching.
oh, right, yeah, that's fine.
We're on the end credits.
We'll get back to this in a second. This is for us to talk about after the stream ends, but this is how I have set up the string board, and I made it dark so with a light so that it wasn't instantly overwhelming for people.
Should we get to the rosebud thorn? Get that out of the way so we can get to that.
Yes. All right, so we are going to start tonight our RPTAs with Steve.
Oh no, I was trying to look for a certain gift for a joke. Okay. That can happen later. For now, honestly, I'm trying to think of a thorn. I can't think of anything immediate. If I do look back on something and be like, hey, we could have done something different, I'll put it in the Discord. But honestly, getting that out of the way because I legitimately can't really think of something. This was a good balance of, even though it started in combat, it absolutely started in combat. We had a good balance of both combat and roleplay. Not to mention both in terms of balance of the okay, I know the combat wasn't like fighty, but the way that we were thinking about it leading up to this session, I think that was a lot of brainstorming. But Rose was absolutely the balance of things that happened this session. Like, we had a lot of interpersonal roleplay, we had a lot of outer personal roleplay with like just the world at large. We had lore drops, we had cliffhanger and a clear direction of what the next session is going to start with. And this was definitely like a in terms of Bud, the plot is aware of us now. It's very distinct that the plot knows we exist. And oh goodness, it's already leading in so many different directions that it's gonna be interesting. Oh, sorry. It's gonna be interesting to see where that leads. And for my player appreciation with Sam, A+ on pulling out that thing with the bloody thumbprints. Like, that was such a good. Sure, there might have been no mechanical thing happening with it, but it was such a good and defining moment with that, where it was like a good punctuation to what we had all discussed about, like, working together as a team, and now that we're in this.
You best start believing in pirate stories.
You're in one. Thanks. It was vibe based, but it felt right.
Pirate inside me. Ignore me. Take it away. I'm putting myself on mute now.
So I guess that's Steve.
It is me.
All right. Yeah, I am going to echo. I don't really have much of a thorn. I don't know. I suppose I can say, hey, gotta work on giving, tokens with vision, but whatever. It's a momentary discomfort, and it's fine. It was really good this session. The butter machine returns. I really had a blast. I guess if I were to pick out any one thing as my rose, I would have to say us putting together the plot and figuring out where we need to go, and really I feel like it's finally happened. We finally come together as a crew, and it feels real good. Also, I love Blood Flag. I stand Blood Flag. If Blood Flag has no fans, then I am dead. But yeah, just love that character. Love everything about him. We stand Blood Flag. My bud is I got like. I have my bud of I look forward to us continuing through as we now have the plot. We know where we're going. Because the plot has unfortunately found us. But also, my personal bud, I get to go see the mountain goats tomorrow, and I'm really excited. Yeah! And my appreciation is for Mr. Galen Wethby and Rich. And I had written down so much. I feel like whether you like it or not, Rich, you are the main character, and I don't know how much of this is Rich. Just sometimes is like I always think of what to say like 5 minutes after the fact. But I like this reluctant hero. I'm really just enjoying the character. I'm loving seeing them come together, and look, man, I just had a good time. Like, I don't have anything specific other than, we had a good time. Oh wait, I did like you and me planning in our one-on-one, our little DMs of like, okay, what's your plan? What are we gonna do? Okay, we're gonna prioritize this and this and that. And oh, Steve called a parlay. Okay, just kidding. It's a good bit. And that's me.
Well, thank you. Very much true. Um, let's see, Rose. Um, Pretty much the quick thinking, grab onto any kind of life preserver thing that helped with this whole situation, because I was ready to just cut and run, but once things started to develop, then it was kind of like hard to do that and just be like, well, let's see where this rolls. I'm very intrigued how not just like saying parlay, but like invoking parlay is, like words have power. This is a fantasy world. So sometimes certain things, especially if there's like collective will behind it or deities involved or something like that, oaths and such things like that. So that was just like a really fascinating thing. Like pretty much it's like you're locking down everyone, especially Dreadmaul getting locked down because someone's calling in parlay in like a very real manner. That was cool. Bud is now we're at that kind of situation again of well, obviously there's like the ship and the map showed Jay. I did not see Melusine, so that means my lady's in a box inside a ship being hijacked away. So that kind of eases up what like the next move is. But then post that, it'll be interesting of where in the archipelago are we going? What do we do? I mean, do we have time for side quest type stuff, or So that, it'll be interesting to see what happens at that point. Thorn. I won't say anything other than more time. More time to play. Um, but Thorn's nothing really. My appreciation is for Stephanie and Amphitrite. Um, I would say the main thing is how she's taking to heart what uh Renji said, and pretty much how other members of this little gaggle of people have like spoken to her about what happened. Um, you can tell like it affects her, especially with Renji. There's still a lot of backstory I guess we could learn about their relationship and how we've gotten bare bones flashback sequences, but what is that relationship like? How did that develop over time and everything? So you can see that there is something there, just because of how she took it really to heart about what he was saying and everything. Um, so it would just be interesting to see the character development that comes from this encounter and how other people might help her hone like her more aggressive tendencies instead of being like scattershot everywhere, but bring it into sharp focus for like future moments and everything. So that'd just be interesting. And also that little bit with like I just need to be alone with my little puffin familiar. I thought was like pretty adorable, and also seemed that it has like an effect too. So it'll be interesting to see what more is lurking beneath for Amphitrite Barbell. And that's it for me.
Thank you. Yeah. Sorry I was late. I made plans when session wasn't supposed to be happening, so I didn't want to undo because I don't hang out with my family enough. Uh, so, Rose, I'm glad that nobody died and that we didn't have to do something entirely insane to get out of it, I guess. Like, and nobody was like captured, I guess. Um, I am sorry that y'all had to figure out my fuck up and that I wasn't here to like assist. Though probably Amphitrite would have made it worse, so maybe it's all for the best. Um, but I'm excited to see how we're gonna get our ship back. It's bullshit that we keep losing our ships. Um, Thorn. Um, I had this thorn. It was a specific thorn. It was a specific thorn, and I can't remember it now. Damn. Um, yeah. Uh, I think it's really cool overall that there was a lot of like backstory being told. Like I came in the middle of like Galen explaining a lot of stuff about his backstory, and then I got more about like we got more about Arachne's backstory because Amphitrite has no social graces. Um, so yeah, no, I think it's cool. I think we're opening up as I think it was Sam that said we're becoming or we've become an actual like party, an actual crew. So it's cool. We the game is starting now, guys. And my appreciation is for Renji and Joseph. And Renji has like diplomatic means. I wasn't here. I wasn't present to like. I mean, abilities. I wasn't present to like hear all of it, but I like heard like parts of it, and Skenga was explaining to me what was going on a little bit. So, like Renji, you're talking. My actions put us in danger, and your talking helped. And then also like I love the relationship that Renji and Amphitrite have, and how like I don't know. I personally always wanted a brother. You could ask my mom. I always like asked for a brother. I wanted my sister to be a brother. Anyway, um, and so I like having like this relationship of like sister brother like play out in this game because it just feels good. And I love that. And I love that you like fill that role. So
Thank you, and hopefully in the future we will be able to expand upon that. Yes, and as Galen said, we'll be able to take your all that aggression and rage you have and put it into shark focus. My rose for today was we got through the prologue. We got through the prologue. We're actually in the story now. Officially in the story, and now we have the entire horizon to work with and to see where it goes. And that leads into the bud is we have the horizon now. It's now the real side adventures and the main story can truly kick off, and it feels like it's in full sail right now. Thorn, no Thorn. Just a little typical, just Foundry slight issues here and there, but we can never get all of them. My appreciation is for Petrus Webb and Steve, and I'm glad you called Parlay, because if you had not done that, I was going to, but the fact that you got involved made it more interesting. Because I was fully intending to do that, but you beat me to it, and I got to give you credit for that. And you ended up backing me up at the council, and it's like, and also your technical knowledge of things, your backing up of Arachne, is just a great support character in all this. I love that. And you are now officially ship's doctor. Officially. Oh, right. And Renji has something to give Petrus Webb next session. You got to remember to do that.
Oh boy.
And I think that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's back to the top of the stack.
All right. Awesome. It is, as always, an honor and a pleasure to be your DM. I'm going to start with my Thorn, interestingly, because as fantastic as this session was, it was very much a I am flying by the seat of my pants type session. And while I'm okay with those in some cases, I'm going to be so real, I did not foresee any of this happening, because after Steve messaged me to be like, hey, I'm going to yell parlay, I was like, okay, cool, I have some time to plan. And then my schedule changed, and I have been so busy that I didn't sit down to be like, what are the consequences of yelling parlay, apart from like the binding thing? And what does the conversation turn to? And then Renji accidentally, quote unquote, revealing, oh, we have a Wethby. And I was like, oh, everyone freaks the fuck out. Like, just the sheer amount of non-plan is... Tonight was crazy. Which is not to say that it was bad. It's a thorn in that I wish it was different, in that I had done a little bit more prep. But that is a different thing. The Bud is exactly as... What the fuck are you doing? Yes, you have the extra bonus from the hood, Steph. That was a crit fail.
I'm just testing it.
Yeah, you have a plus... What is it, 6 to Constitution now because of the hood?
Yeah, I'm making them private GM rules. I'm trying to anyway.
Oh, okay. So I can only see them. All right. As Joe said, I think the horizon is now open to us, and I think that was really cool. I love that. That's a great way to put it, because like everything is now converging. And then my rose is... I think my rose is also Blood Flag. Just Sam being
He's so good.
Sam just being like, wait a minute, is Blood Flag trans? I'm like, yes. It's like, we stand.
It's that thing of, I forgot. I remember we said it like forever ago. I'm like, wait, isn't he? Oh my god, I love him even more than I already did.
We really
because
cooked
he's
with
beautiful
that
and
character.
perfect.
I honestly think I need to devise a way. I need to see if I can go back and lore-wise do it to make Blood Flag related to Gaston, because it's like same energy.
Yeah, 100%.
It's the timeline matches up a little bit.
They're cousins.
Eric and I were working on that character, and it's just like, you know what? They're trans.
Eric's
like,
they're trans now.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he is.
We love that for them. We love that for us.
He's so hot.
We love that for him. So all my NPCs are hot.
He's got that trans man swagger, man. What can I say?
100%. It's like, oh my, like I literally just like the voice training thing was like, oh yeah, no, that's a thing. That's a thing that happens.
Yeah,
I'm so glad you got that there, because I was worried that the trans part of the character was never going to come out as a thing.
Yeah.
That was great.
It was just a lot of fun. Trying to think of what, like,
this is the queerest of our campaigns so far.
Correct. Non-binary trans, we love them. I also
trans rights are get the fuck out. Correct. Everybody listening.
Correct. Also just wanted to give a huge shout out to Steve, because Steve messaged me to be like, hey, I haven't really been participating in the future plotting stuff because I'm just gonna yell parlay. And I was like, okay. So you remember that I was saying that during the Admiral fight, because I was like, yeah, during the undead fight, because you can call parlay and it has those actual effects, like Rich was mentioning, and Steve was like, oh no, I wasn't even thinking of that. I just was like, if it's cool enough for Pirates of the Caribbean, it's cool enough for GC. And it's like, both could be true. Both are true. So I'm really glad that there's like both that and also the freedom for people to, like, both remembering world lore and also the freedom for people to express themselves, to be like, hey, I want to try this cool thing, and me being like, yeah, 100%, it's canon to the established world. That's great. So thank you all once again. If you would like, please stick around for a little bit. We're going to try to talk about the whiteboard, if you would like. If not, thank you all, and I will see you all later, and have a good night.
Okie dokie, have a good night.
Good I wish I could stay, but I have work tomorrow, so
Yeah.